We, not he, we. Okay? And I was just like, thanks, but no thank you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing something a little bit different, but I think I know the direction I really want this channel to go in, and I'm pretty excited about it. So since it is my favorite season, which is fall season, I love the fall, y'all. So I decided to do a fall vibes series. And if anybody knows me or have been kind of like following me just on other social medias, I'm a creative. Like, I love to create. And I started realizing recently, like, I just be doing shit. Just be creating whatever. And so that brings me to today's DIY is these earrings. And it's giving real fall vibes right now, okay? I made these earrings just randomly. I don't even know what made. Actually, you know what? I was inspired by some flower earrings that my friend Yanni had wore, and also flower earrings that I own and flower earrings that I've seen on Shein, and I decided to create these. So while I'm making these, I'm also going to show y'all how to make these. And then I want to do some reactions to this series that I have started watching on Peacock. So I don't know if anybody has Peacock or if it's streaming somewhere else, but I started watching this this dating series called Couple to Thruple. Couple to Thruple. Like, what is a thruple? Okay, before we get into it, let's look at these earrings that I made. So these are the finished products or whatever. And I made quite a few, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I used to make them. I also made some sunflowers, regular sunflowers, and I also made some that look like roses. Super, super cute. Okay, I feel like it's just so, like, it's giving dainty, it's giving girly, it's giving fall vibes, it's giving demure. I know y'all hate that word. I know y'all hate that word. They're like, y'all are killing that word. Dig it in the ditch and cover it, okay? We're done. It's dead. That's because people overused it. But anyway, so we're going to make these. So what you're going to need today is, and you can go to the dollar store. I actually got this from the dollar store. Y'all know they have like a flower section in the dollar store of fake flowers. And this was $125. This is their wheat flour. So if you want to get the same one that I got, this is like the cheapest DIY, okay? The cheapest DIY. So you can get this, or you can go to Hobby Lobby, and I got these. I think they're still having a sale. These red roses came from Hobby Lobby, and they were $2.99, and I got them half off, so that's $150 for a whole thing of roses. You can make so many earrings with these, okay? So many earrings with these. One for you, one for your sister, one for the, you know, whoever, okay? And give them away as cutesy little fall gifts, or put them in like a little bag or whatever. So that is what, ooh, I dropped one. So that's where I got them. I also got white and pink. Honestly, you can do whatever flowers you want, and I'm gonna show you how to put them and make them into earrings, okay? It's super, super easy. So that's the first material, obvious material that you're going to need, all right? The second thing is you're gonna need a glue gun. I did try to use, what glue is that? I tried to use this quick hold. I think this is what is it, 3600 glue or whatever. I tried to use this glue, which is for jewelry making, and it just didn't work out. It popped right off, and I think it has something to do with like the material is just not gonna stick. So the glue gun, the glue sticks, I feel like are the best option. They do have various different degrees of glue sticks for the glue guns that may be like a little bit stronger. But to be honest with you, this is a glue stick I got from the Dollar Tree. This obviously came from either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of the two. I don't remember. I've had it for quite some time. They're not that expensive, okay? But the glue sticks, I got a bag of them for $1.25, okay? This is a really inexpensive DIY, y'all. Of course, I need some scissors, and I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do with these scissors. You do need some scissors. You're also going to need, now this is where you're gonna have to go probably on Amazon and search. I did try to find some flat earring backs, but for some reason adhering the flower to the back of it, it just wasn't working out. So these I had already, and I'm gonna find a link on Amazon. It's like 100-piece rhinestone for DIY jewelry. And they're just earring studs. And when I say I have a lot of them, so you can make a whole bunch of earrings. And I don't think this was that expensive, but I'm gonna link it down below in my description box. So basically, these are, hopefully y'all can see it, studs. And if you see the prongs, all I did was take the scissors, push the prongs back, and then remove the stone. And it's not real gold. I mean, it's not real gold, it's not real diamonds, and removed it, and it looks like this. So now you have something that looks like this. And of course, like you're making 2 earrings, you're not just making one. So you have 2 pieces like this. And that's where we're gonna stick the flowers at. All right, so now that we got all of our materials, I'm gonna show you how to make one. And then after I show you how to make one pair, then I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into this couple to thruple, okay? Couple to thruple. So the first thing you wanna do, you got your flowers here, right? You're gonna want to pluck that off. Boom, simple. 1, boom, 2. All right, so I plucked that off. And so now you have something that looks like this on the back. I don't know where this came from. What is this? This must be dry glue. All right, so you have something like this on the back. You're gonna take the scissors because we don't need that part. And we're just gonna cut that off. Like so. Boop. Period. Okay. And then the other one, cut it off. Boop. I'll clean up after. No worries. So now you have your earring stud without the fake diamond in it. And you're just gonna take your hot glue gun, and I'm gonna turn it this way so y'all can see. And I'm just gonna fill, hopefully it'll focus, yep. Fill this little hole full of hot glue. Boom, like so. And I'm gonna take my flour and we'll clean that up after and smush it down in there. Gotta get it before it dries, y'all. And then turn it over. And now you got, focus, something like this. Now we could just end here, but you can also reinforce it just a little bit around the edges where those prongs are and go around. Nobody's gonna see this part, okay? This is gonna be near your ear. So if it looks a little messy, who cares? Nobody's gonna see that part. They're gonna see the flower. So boom. Now we got it secure like so. Let that dry. You know, when it dries, it starts to turn kind of white. It's no longer translucent. Geez, like get off. It's no longer translucent. Okay. And this is what it looks like on the back. It's starting to dry already. Of course, these earrings came with the little plastic bags. And I will say, like, I have sensitive ears. So I didn't have a problem with wearing these all day. like I said, I'm gonna link these down below. So if you have sensitive ears, these are gonna be okay for you to wear. Unless, I don't know if this has latex in it, these glue sticks. So if you're allergic to latex, then no, don't do this, okay? I'll have to look at what the material is of these glue sticks, but you might be making them for somebody else if your skin is that sensitive. All right, so now I'm gonna make the second one more time. Got the back. These are so cute. Look how fast that was. Honestly, if I wasn't showing y'all, it'd go a lot faster. Boom. This glue is getting everywhere. Take the flower. And you see this part, y'all? You're taking that green part and just smushing it down in there. Boom, right in the center. Turn it upside down so it can adhere. Thank God I'm gonna do my nails today, because that's another thing. Fall nails coming soon. And then just reinforced it a little bit. Like I said, don't worry about it being all messy. With these little spider strings, as I call them, you can always pull those off or whatever. And nobody's gonna see that back part. Nobody is gonna see that back part. Of course, I chose the jankiest flower on the little flower bunch to make these. But y'all get the gist. All right. So I'm going to get to creating some more. We're going to get into this couple to throuple. Okay. So I'm going to talk while I'm taking these little rhinestones out. And I have my notes so I can stay on task. Okay. All right. So let me tell y'all the gist of the show. So the gist of the show is that you got these couples, right? And they are looking to become in a polyamorous relationship. And the way that the show works is you got the couples, they're all on an island in a resort, of course. Every dating show got to be in a resort, right? And the couples are in the resort, and then you got the singles. So you got the couples and you got the singles. And then you got the singles who are there, who are looking to partner up in a polyamorous relationship with a couple. And so basically they have these mingles where they meet the singles, the couples meet the singles, and they see who they're gonna vibe out with and who kind of like matches their style and will fit into a relationship. And it's basically they're dating them. Now, the singles do not stay in the resort with the couples, they stay somewhere else. The one thing that I'm gonna say that I really like about this show is that this, like, already just monogamous relationships can be challenging to navigate, especially in 2024, y'all. Okay. So the one thing that I like is that they not only just had a host who was a part of, the LGBTQ community, etc. Because I forgot y'all added more letters to it. But they also had a professional couples therapist that, could assess the social and emotional aspect of entering these type of relationships. That's what I really liked about it. Because let's be honest, just to be able to navigate like a monogamous relationship, imagine adding another person to the mix, okay, and their feelings and their emotions and their viewpoints and things like that. That could be a lot. And that leads me to my personal viewpoints on polyamorous relationships. I'm gonna go ahead and answer that question. Would I do it? Hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, no, no. And I have been approached by a couple before about being in a polyamorous relationship. Once upon a time, when I've been on, the dating apps. I don't do the dating apps no more, child. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no spam. Okay, no. But yeah, there was a guy's profile, and him and his woman was up in the picture, and they like, listen, we looking to partner up with a +1 and make it a party of 3. Okay. And I was like, wow. And I think they had messaged me. I don't remember which platform it was on, but they definitely had messaged me and was like, like, oh, we're interested in we, not he, we. Okay. And I was just like, thanks, but no thank you. Block. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. And so yeah, I just was not interested. That's not my lifestyle. I don't knock nobody else and what they got going on, but that's not my cup of tea. I'm not into women. That's just not the lifestyle for me. Okay. If you like it, I love it, as they say, but that's just not the lifestyle for me. Then the other instance, I actually knew a guy, and we were interested in each other, whatever, and he didn't push it on me, but it was kind of clear that was a lifestyle that he was seeking. And it's cool. Like, we're still friends. We still cool. It's no harm, no foul or whatever. And God bless him, because he definitely got what he wanted. He is now in a throuple, I guess that's what they call it, or a polyamorous relationship. And I'm happy for him. They look happy. I saw pictures of them going places. I'm like, more power to you. I'm glad you found what you was looking for, because there's people out here. There are people out here, okay? Now, let's get into this show. So my initial thoughts about the show was not that, like, okay, I know that people, they do have relationships. It's more than just about sex, okay? But some of the couples initially, they came in a little hot and heavy. And what it seemed like to me was they were trying to add an extra body to the bedroom. It didn't seem like they were looking for a relationship. And that's why I'm glad that, make sure my camera don't fall. That's why I'm glad that the relationship coach was there to kind of help them navigate through that, because sometimes, like, people's attraction can kind of like overshadow the purpose. And this was not a show where we are like just trying to just do a whole bunch of threesomes. Okay. I think that they genuinely all were looking forward to enter into committed relationships. But like I said, initially, some of the couples, I felt like the guy. So there was a man, let me go run down the couples. There was a married couple, a man and a woman. And then there was a committed couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, a man and a woman. Then there was a gay couple, 2 men, initially. So I think that was the 3 couples. Yeah, so those were the 3 couples that initially started. So when they started to get the mingling, okay, the man and a woman that were boyfriend and girlfriend, and I forget their names, so I'm not even going to go through their names. Y'all got to just go and watch the show to figure out who I'm talking about. I knew that, and I'm going to say it was the black couple. The black couple that were boyfriend and girlfriend, they definitely were looking for an addition. Now, they were looking for a girlfriend. They weren't looking for a boyfriend. I was very interested in seeing, like, I could see that a lot of these, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if anybody on here is in a polyamorous relationship, but it seems like a lot of the polyamorous relationships end up being like guy, girl, girl. Or there was a gay, like I said, there was a gay couple on there. It was guy, guy. So it doesn't seem like men be interested in entering into no polyamorous relationship with another man and his woman. So I thought that's quite interesting. Now I know it's a possibility. I saw a video not too long ago of this woman. I don't even know what you want to call this. She had, and I don't remember what culture she was, and I don't want to say the wrong one, but she had several husbands. I said, girl, okay. She had several husbands. I don't know how she did it, but she did. Now, I see men with several wives, but I haven't seen a woman with several husbands. I don't know too many men that's gonna go for that. But she, so anyway, the black couple, they were looking for, a girlfriend, and the married couple was looking for a girlfriend, and the gay couple, the male gay couple was looking for a boyfriend. Okay, so they ended up having like these little mixers or whatever, and how it works is they pick out like, okay, we mix with this person, we're gonna invite them back to the villa to sleep within the bed. And that's where I'm like, hold up, now y'all, all three of y'all sleeping in the bed, was this touching going on? And there was the married couple initially, and this is why I thought, like, is this about sex? Okay, is it like because the married couple, like, they had like a little issue, I guess, with their first pick, that she wasn't touchy-feely enough. And this is what I do appreciate, is that, like, the singles, that's the group of people that like are looking to be in the couple, they were vocalizing, like, they were allowed to vocalize like how they felt about the relationship. They not just were there to be their playthings. And so this one girl, she voiced her opinion like, hey, I kind of feel like, I might just be entering in a situation where they're using me as a little plaything. And I mean, it turned out eventually, once they got down to the nitty grit, and of course, like I said, the relationship therapist was there to help these couples navigate those things, that's not really, they didn't want her to feel that way, and that's not what they were kind of looking for. And so I think that was a good thing, because it could come off like, initially that was my thought, it kind of came off y'all was just trying to be some swingers and not really be in a committed relationship. Now, granted, that might have been somebody's intentions, but all in all, I think that these couples were definitely looking for somebody that they can add as a boyfriend or girlfriend to the mix or whatever. So, but child, let's get into the drama. There was at one point where the gay couple, they were into one of the singles, and he was just like, well, one of y'all is not emotionally available, and it seems like y'all communication is not together, so I'm gonna hop up out of this couple. And the one that was not emotionally available, all of a sudden he became enraged, baby. He was upset. He finally showed some emotion after homeboy broke up with them. And then here comes the gotcha. Another couple entered the villa. Ooh, y'all know there's always a wild card. And this couple, I'm going to tell y'all, they came in and rocked the boat, baby. Because they were not typical like the other couples. It was a man and a woman, but they were fluid. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the terms. I'm not a part of the LGBTQ community, so if anybody wants to correct me, that's fine. So they were fluid, meaning kind of like she could date a woman, a man, somebody that's gay, not gay. So they were more, I guess, on the queer side. They classified as queer. And so they were open to coupling up or thruppling up. I put two fingers over here. Thruppling up with either a man or a woman. Whether they're gay, whether they're lesbian, whether they're bi, or whatever the case may be. So they came in and they shook things up, because there were some singles who were just like, ooh, they with the shits. Like everything. Like we could go out in the town and be like, just flirting with everybody and anybody. And that's kind of how they have already carried their relationship. They already had like a very open relationship that was working for them. prior to coming to the villa. And so it was understood like, hey, we're open and this is what we do. But they wanted to add a boyfriend or a girlfriend to the mix. So they came in and shook things up, honey. And other people's singles were starting to eyeball them. And it became some drama. So homeboy that broke up with the two gay men, he jumped ship and went over to the fluid couple. And of course, they liked him and they played around with him a little bit, but then he still was having feelings for the other two dudes. So it got messy. And then, in the morning time, they all eat breakfast together. So the breakfasts were real interesting, honey. Them conversations over avocado toast were just too hot and heavy. The tea and the coffee was steaming at breakfast every single morning with this couple that was fluid, gender fluid or whatever. And a lot of like the singles were they were interested and they were rubbing people the wrong way, thinking you coming in and still, and the way that they felt it was like, listen, it's fair game. Okay. This like we respect y'all, and I love the way that they stood their ground. They stood 10 toes down. And I don't know if it's some psychology behind it, but the fact that they made them people like, listen, we respect y'all or whatever, but we understand your feelings, but we are interested in so and so. Like they stood their ground, and they did it respect. Do I want to say they did it? I feel like they did it respectfully. The guy that was in that relationship, he's very good with his words. I don't know what he does for a living, but he's very good with his words, and you can tell that him and his girlfriend, they communicate very well together or whatever. And I think that's what's key for any couple or throuple is the communication and talking. And so I started to notice, and as you'll watch, a lot of the couples grew as far as just like understanding who they are, their expectations and their mates, how they affect others and things like that. And I thought that was pretty cool to watch. That social emotional aspect and that personal growth and development. Like I said, I couldn't do it. Ain't no the amount of personal growth and development for me. I am not interested in any of the above, but it's a very interesting dynamic. And I think like, hey, whatever floats your boat, baby. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. So by the end, they had to also think about if they were committing to these people. And that's where it got sticky, because like we've been on this island in La La Land, just like any other dating show, they be in La La Land and the honeymoon phase, but the real world is upon you. How is this gonna operate in the real world? So of course they had to meet some family members, honey. Y'all gonna have to watch the show to see what happens and the conversations that came up. I think that by the end of the show, everybody ended up happy with their choices and came away from the situation with revelations. But y'all gotta go watch the show. Let me know in the comments what you think about monogamy and polyamorous relationship. Would you enter in a polyamorous relationship? I already told you my viewpoints on that, but would you do it? What are your thoughts about the show? If you've already watched the show, it's on Peacock. If you have not, go watch it and let me know what your thoughts are if you're interested in watching it. Also, what other DIY things you all would like to see me make on this channel that we can make together? I have made about 6 pairs of earrings, child, while we've been on here. Actually, no. No, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I saying? 4 pairs of earrings. And I'm not just making this stuff for anything. I'm also going to be opening a DIY store soon, so look out for that when it launches, when I have enough like product to kind of sell you guys, unless you want to do them yourselves. These are very cheap DIY projects that I'm going to be showing y'all. The next one, well, I don't want to give it away. Y'all just got to stay tuned for the next DIY project. And the next reaction of a show I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna react to. I try to pick stuff that's not like, you know, everybody watching. Something that's like kind of a secret kept show that nobody knows about. They can just like bounce on over and we can create some conversation. So let me know what y'all want me to watch. If you want me to watch something next, just let me know. But that is the end of this episode of Fall Vibes that I'm starting. Like I said, it's my favorite season. So, ooh, it is spooky season. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch something spooky. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.